it's interesting you mentioned COBOL, on mainframes, and I think a lot of folks who, like myself, who are outside of the insurance industry initially scoff at that. But the reason COBOL on mainframes has stuck around so long is because it works really well at scale. Now, it's hard to change, but it
Yeah.
works really well at scale. And I think thematically, as we get started here, one of the things you need in any industry, but insurance maybe more than anything, is stuff that works well at scale. And I think, again, outsider's view, one of the things that the industry is starting to understand is that you have to have change management that works at scale.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear more about that as we go.
Yeah, those applications, those old applications are bulletproof. They really are.
Bulletproof.
And
Yeah.
they just keep chugging along. And but you're right when it comes to changing them and updating those products. Just understanding, I mean, if you're inside of an industry that has a big legacy issue, it gets hard to even understand what the code is doing inside of
Yeah.
the application. So you find yourself having to mine the old rules out of the old system just to
Yeah.
even understand what you want that system to do, your next system to do. And that's really time consuming. It's difficult. And boy, I'll tell you, try to get a new programmer that just come out of college who you then tell, hey, for the next 10 years, I want you to really focus on COBOL. It's tough to recruit those folks too. You see a lot of people coming out of retirement to do these types of projects because they're the ones that learn that code and are still the ones that can actually help you.
Yeah, and those new programmers coming out, they don't have the context that, like,
Right.
the reason the languages you like Python,
Yep.
exist is because lots of people have figured out the really tough stuff like
Yep.
COBOL and C,
Yep.
C++. So
Yep.
yeah, it's a great perspective.
But it's
Um,
interesting now,
yeah,
I'd say one more quick thing. The migration to the cloud and
mhm,
bringing this data out is sort of softening the blow a little bit in terms of the legacy. Because quite honestly, if you can get the data over there, you can then lay in some of the newer technologies on top of the data sets that
yeah,
you're building in the cloud, and it does help you get around some of your legacy issues.
yeah. That's a great point. The cloud really does help you decouple these
Yep.
things from
Yep.
one another almost by design.